Okay, we're live. Hold on, hold on. Oh, heck yeah. Hello, Kaz. Is that it? Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm ready then. Alright, so, as always, we're starting with the weekly pack. Other things I have planned for today. I have a lot of packs that I've had up here for a while, so we might try some of those, but... Yeah, we have our pets. I made a new color pack, which we can maybe just do same color only, I don't know. Need to finish that one. I'm thinking maybe one slots only. We have the same trigger pack. I'd like to try doing full house. So like every team has to have a pair of pets in a trio. That's the best way to say it. Mr. Chili, hello. Happy Wednesday to you as well. What else did I have written up? Yeah, it's like same equipment, cats only. I think that's all the big stuff, to be honest, so yeah. Anyway, let's get this queued. Wait, hard modes. Whack, there we go. And let me quickly send a Discord ping. And I think we're all good. Perfect. It's already Thursday for you now because of daylight savings. No. Nah, that is wild. It's 2 p.m. over here. Well, still, I'm never gonna stop saying Happy Wednesday, so apologies if it's just factually incorrect, but yeah, the spirit's the same. Solomon, hello. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I can update the title. I haven't done that yet. What's the first lobby? We're just doing hard mode weekly pack. It's kind of my go-to thing. At least on Wednesdays. I am thinking I'm going to start doing a weekly game. For like both streams. You're still working on the Cuckoo achievements. Have you come any closer? But yeah, I have to say, I never liked the idea of trying for it in the first place, and just hearing how much you're like suffering trying to do it. It's not making me want to try anymore. It's just like Taco Tuesday. Might not be a Tuesday, but the spirit's there. Is that a thing? Do people have Taco Tuesday on random days? Mauricio, hello? Oh wait, I started writing the title and then I just didn't do it. Hold on. Alright, weekly pack, hard mode. Make a chapter marker. Yeah. Okay. Closest you've had is being 1 XP away from level 3 and trying to lose but winning anyway. That's so sad. Yeah. Wishing you luck, but yeah, it's gonna be a grind. Just have to get lucky once, I guess. It's 4 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. Really? I thought that'd be... Oh, I don't know maps well enough. I thought that'd be further... Yeah. Further in the future. In my head, like, you know, close Europe is an hour ahead. So I kind of just assume the further you go, it's gotta be, like, way beyond that. And shop scalers aren't what they used to be. Rip Chicken and Lioness. Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to... Maybe these things were a lot easier when there was a lot of broken, like, custom pack strategies. Because I do feel like they've done a pretty good job about dismantling those. Close to Europe, but the USA is far away. No, I know it's closer to... Well, at least, at the very least I know it's closer to Europe than the US, but... Yeah, I still thought it'd be, like, more than 2 hours. But at the same time, I'm just bad with knowing stuff. I feel like it was only a few years ago that I realized that, like... Say, like, super South Africa. It may be on, like, the other side of the planet, kind of, but because it's, you know, vertically the same, we can have very similar time zones. I sound like an idiot. I'm gonna leave this alone. We're gonna leave this for, like, 30 seconds longer, and then we can probably get started. And then, yeah, we'll get into the non-warm-up games, I guess. Ron, hello? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I still feel like I've forgotten something, but I think that's just a feeling. I think I've got everything covered. Only got time for the first game, but let's see how we do. Wishing you luck. Okay, we could probably get started then. 20 is a decent number. Or it's, you know, a nice number to look at, so... Ah, someone ruined it. Alright. Anyway, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the weekly, we're doing hard mode, but no rules, so... This is the pack. We have to pick a new hard mode modifier every 2 turns, starting turn 3. Go crazy. And hey, I have a triple. Alright, let's be the adorable pretenders. And yeah, I've only played 2 games with the weekly so far. I did a sniper build and... Yeah, Leech Triceratops. I'm still not confident about strawberry builds, like I don't really know how to use them. Would love to try Blue Whale though. It's been a while since we've done that. Hey. Okay, we're safe. I will take 2 fish and pray for 1 more. This game is amazing. Okay, so I'm thinking next turn we stack all these, and then I probably buy whatever it is, then I can stack these and do the same. Yeah? Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're going to leave Tsuchinoko. These are still just going to jump to the front, so there's not really any reason to reposition. Start a battle, jump to the front space, and gain +1 XP, so these are going to be 3 2s. Level up, give 2 friends +1/+1. One of these is definitely going on the Tsuchinoko, but yeah, that's why I want to get the other tier 3 down before I stack the fish. Should be good. We buy 2 tier 3s, then I get to like roll once and find something else maybe. You got your tree kangaroo ribbon this week. Nice. I need to pay more attention to my achievements. I haven't actively done any achievement hunting for a while. Chili, I'm sorry. Alright, empty front space, remove some attack from the backmost friend and move it to the front. Start a battle, give XP to friends and 2 XP to enemies. If I really wanted, I could leave my fish at the front and use that to level it up to give me in-battle stats. But I also just really want to level them, so... Also, end turn, deal 1 damage to the 3 most friends, multiply damage with their tiers. This is fine for the tier 1s. I can maybe play a fan muscle or something to tank the other one. I actually kind of like that. Okay, that's kind of a miss. I think we take Dodo, because it probably has the most synergy out of those. Tuna, sure. Oh, wait. Do I do that instead? I'm gonna do it instead. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let that take 3 damage. It's probably a horrible idea. But that is a permanent instance of damage from my tuna. So, you know, maybe it's something. Blaze, hello? Aquamat, welcome. Dude, there's loads of good things. Sort of. I'd have to get rid of something if I wanted to use Koala, because while these are very safe to take the damage, you'll die if you get hit again, and same here. So, I think I roll. Is that already sell Dodo and just get you down? Because I feel like I kind of want to do that, and I really doubt I'm going to be using Dodo properly. So yeah, let's look for something else that's decent for tanking. And fish, yeah, it takes the damage, then I can stack it in afterwards. Might be fine. Cherry's you. I'm just gonna stack fish. I think we're keeping this, like, forever. Okay, so these will take 1 damage, and I'm hoping you get the Eucalyptus. It did. Oh, they also gave me levels. Insane. Okay, start a battle, set attack and HP to, yeah, basically the turn number. So everything's going to be a 5-5. That kind of fixes my tuna issue. It's a bit of a shame because we're not like that far away from being above that, but yeah, I definitely think it's scale here. Also, this triple hair. Before attack, copy a useful food perk from 1 random enemy. Works 1 time per battle. I think I probably do just stack this and then buy all the hairs. Yeah, unless I wait, get tier 5s instead. I don't really want to though. Abomination and Fossa. Fossa can be very good. Abomination I'm not sure about. At the very least it's inconsistent. But they're both kind of big. I'm going to freeze a Fossa. Should also probably move that further forward. That's still going to jump, but it's fine. What packs do you have planned today? I have a list. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. Yeah, give me 8 minutes. Trying to read some out, maybe. Koala is still decent, and they're all going to be 6/6s this turn, so I kind of want to hold on to it longer. But I do feel like out of everything on the team, that's the thing I'd rather get rid of. Unless it's hair. I really don't know how consistent that's going to be for taking equipment. I feel like it's just not. So get rid of you. I'm not running a leech. Alright, get rid of you. Just in case we do find a leech and I can actually use this. Pick that up. It's like, is it worth it? I'd have to stack a new one on top if I don't want it to die next turn. But it could be very good. It's nice. Okay, all good. We rolled a bunch, so we're going to be removing a lot of HP from the frontline enemies. Might not matter, because again, they're all going to be the same size. Nice. I keep clicking on people's names. Okay, transform everything to level 1. In a battle, that probably doesn't matter. Because everything is level 1 except for these two, and you only lose like 1/1 in stats by getting downgraded. We're not getting any extra money, so yeah, it's definitely Toy Mouse here. So we do that. We probably do that as well. It's just whether I sell Tsuchinoko now, because we can probably keep this pair for quite a while, and considering we have a Fossa, again, we probably keep that. But you are very strong with your current equipment, so I'm just going to leave it. Good hits. I should have bought this first. I am dumb. And we definitely want to do that. Use these, maybe? Alright, anyway, other things we're doing today. I want to try Full House. We got a lot of different same things, like same color, same trigger, same equipment. Pets that start with R, one slot only, cats only, are some of the things that I have picked out. Don't know if we're going to do all of them, but yeah, they're there. Get rid of fish. It's definitely not bad to get rid of fish just for a fossa. I'm debating whether Silver Fox is good. Like, it's kind of nice having the tuner on the team because I can maybe use that to make it a little bit large, so we give it a go. Don't really care about Cyclops here. I would love your level. Definitely ignoring yours if that shows up. Yep. Hawk is very good, and it's probably a little bit better than this as itself, but yeah, we're fine. That's a good find. And yeah, we're doing this positioning. So you continue to jump to the front, then when this dies, it's going to buff a mixture of like Leech, Silver Fox, and Fossa. And I definitely want Fox to be a little bit further forward just to try and get my money. What's Full House? It's basically having a pair of pets and a trio of pets on your team. Ow. Okay, knock out the 2 frontmost friends and the frontmost enemy. Start a turn, lose 3 gold. Or end of turn, if you roll less than 6 times, deal the turn number's damage to friends. That's more damage than I want to take, so yeah. Anyway, we're definitely taking Triceratops here. Better target for the Leech, even though we're probably keeping Tuner for a while. I might just take the piggy bank. I feel like this is horrible, and yeah, I can't survive that one either, so we'll just throw away some money. Check this first. And Amargasaurus. There's definitely something you can do with like Amargasaurus, Triceratops, and like cycling small ones. I just don't know whether I can do it. I really want to get it down though. Oh, that was unexpected. I could run double, but I'm not going to. I probably would have been in a decent spot running like double Leech, double Triceratops. It would be insane scaling, but it would limit 4 of my things. But yeah, that's happening. I do see the other Fossa. This is small one. I really want to cycle that. Like, maybe I just freeze it and I... Like, there's not enough room. I'm still getting rid of Fossa. I'm just debating how I can do this, because I like having Leech Triceratops here. But, like, I also kind of want to get rid of Tuna. Because I'm not going to be charging it up unless I do find more small ones in the future. Maybe just try it. I've never done this. Okay, Fossa's getting sold. I could stack it for the, like, 2 gold chance of finding, like, another one of these, but... yeah. I think we don't worry about it. We pray that doesn't hit the Fossa. Wowie. Oh, Woodpecker, thank you. Yeah, no, the team's very good. Okay, down some money. Start a battle, give enemies some extra stats. All enemies fainted, summon a big duck. If we get to summon on the back end, then that's probably not a problem. Make the back most friends. Icky. That's pretty bad when we're making all the back things really big. It's probably remote card. I'm a little bit afraid of all of them. But yeah, I'm debating whether I can get rid of Leech as well. If I sell both of these and buy like another Triceratops and cycle small ones, then that's actually really interesting. But if I don't find small ones, at least 1 a turn, then it's not very good. But we're trying it, right? My screen. Nice. So then... I don't know where I'm leaving things. Do that. I'm also seeing that mushrooms in the pack, so I could potentially just end on a high-level small one at some point and use that to multi-trigger my team. Doubt I would, but yeah. Alright, so more stew's nice. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you and then buy it. Peach of Immortality, also potentially good money. Sorry, good stats. We are definitely buying more small ones. Yep. So yeah, again, 2 damage to everything, and then this one heals all of these. Don't hit the small one, please. That's kind of wasting my time. And I'm keeping double Triceratops. This is the squad. Let's just try and make everything big. Although I probably do still do that. We'll do something like this. Don't really care about leveling you. Equipment. It's either going to be potato, summon stuff, or garlic. I imagine most of it doesn't really matter though. And yeah, let's keep this at the back just in case people are running a hawk. They're like trying to target things. Oh, a pogo! That also helps. Yeah, okay. Start a battle, knock out friends from previous tier. So tier 5. I'm not running any... No, I am. Yeah. More stats to the enemy again. Garlic, we're not very big. Be careful of triggers because of you stuff on a Margosaurus. No, it resets. I think there were bugs around that, but yeah, that should be fine. Also, Sweaty, thank you for the sub. 26 months, appreciate it. This is where I most want to do this. I don't know whether I can just buy more of these. I'd scale a lot more by finding... Yeah, I am going to sell that again, so I'm not going to buy a mushroom, but... like more. Alright. I guess I could have frozen, like, flounder and then the jam. But I don't love that either. Small one? No. Decent equipment. Doesn't fix my current issues, though. I'm going to freeze it, because I'm not that worried about... Yeah, like, I'll freeze chocolates as well, but we're not in desperate need of a level right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is dumb. I knew it was dumb going in, but if I can't consistently get small ones, then this does not work. I guess I could have been looking for leeches as well, you know, just to, like, end on one, even if I'm selling it the next turn. But it's all risky, because these things might just buff whatever I leave there anyway. But yeah, fine. Away. Not bad, I think. Yay. Alright, so yeah, we're top 4, or top 5. Start a battle, gain some XP, but more to enemies. Doesn't benefit me. Would benefit quite a few of these teams, so I'm kind of scared of that one. It's probably just leaving money again, because I don't even have my own money generation, so... Yeah, we'll do that. And I will continue holding on to chocolates, but I really just want to find more small one if we can. Yay. So yeah, 2 damage to everything. We're going to get 6/6 out of each of these, and we're charging up the tuna. So it is nice. Don't hit the back. Stall. Here's another one of these. Yeah, this is scuffed. This isn't right. Is this manageable? No. I'm just gonna buy some of these. I feel like we need that. And I also don't think I'm going to end up buying this chocolate, because it's not going to make enough of a difference just getting one of these leveled. So yeah, I either need to just be buying like every stat food thing I see, or I do just keep doing rolling for potentially Yggdrasil everywhere and small ones. I put you to the front now, you're more charged up. I'd rather these hit each other more than anything. Like every last team has a Leech Triceratops going on. Also starting snipes too. Freeze it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it out of this one. Also, is that piggy bank like 3 turns in a row? Hold on. Enter and transform the frontmost friend into another random pet for 2 turns below. I could just leave you at the front and then let Scissors do its thing. The rest aren't very good. Although, having Pill Bottle kill, like, one of these without actually hurting them might be fine. Just have both of these pop. I'm not against it. Like, it should happen before the other stuff happens. Decent hits, alright. So yeah, this is just going to instantly knock out those two, and then we have this as my backup. Again, just have to pray they don't have, like, shuffle toys. Yeah, no, the pill bottle didn't get something good. Not surprising, but I was hoping for something amazing. Anyway, it is what it is. I tried a build that I thought might be interesting, so getting top 4, pretty cool. So yeah, GG's. Update, I've now watched like 40 hours of your videos and decided to try playing. You've won like twice in 50 attempts. Yeah, it's kind of expected because the game's been out for like 4 years now, so, you know. The community has just gotten pretty good over time. But yeah, if you keep playing and, you know, actively try and learn how things work, you certainly you'll do better. You won't struggle so much. Sorry for killing you. It's my team wasn't going to make it there anyway. I'm a little bit sad the Blue Whale teams didn't make it. Like, I know there was one in the last, like, 7 people. Yeah, I can't remember what the team looked like. Why does it still say it's a beta release on the website after all this time? I have no idea. I never actually go to the website. Decided playing SAP last night, got addicted, played 6 hours straight until 11 AM. Found your channel and been binge watching all your customs, good stuff. Glad you've been enjoying them. And the game. Alright, hold on. We need a second thing to do. Alright, so we're definitely doing, like, full house teams today. I don't think we start with that. We can maybe do R pets. So yeah, things that start with R. None at tier 1, up to Robin. Up to Raw Flycatcher, but there's also Rams if you want to go for that. So up to Rock, Rooster, Rockhopper, so a decent amount of things. Yeah, like, I made this, but didn't actually pay too much attention to it, so I'm hoping I haven't, like, left out any important food. Yeah, I'm gonna queue that up. This. R. Alright, done. Markers set, all good. Once had a spider that spawned an elephant 5 times in a row. I don't know whether this was a bug, but I swear there was something about... I don't know if it's team positioning, but there was something about if you had a certain setup, you could consistently get the same spawn from a spider. And I don't know if that got changed, or if it was just rumors that wasn't true in the first place. Or maybe it's still true. Yeah, every now and then I do go into a fight and I get like the same summon out of a spider, and I think back to that. It's like in my head. 2,800 hours in this game. I am in awe. Hold on. On Steam, I'm actually very close to 1,500. I'm at 1,496. No, 98. I'm blind. So yeah, there's that, and then I probably have like another 100 on mobile. And like a little bit extra on the test server. Steam is definitely the vast majority of mine, though. Yeah, always wondered from watching your videos, would you have to have all the packs unlocked to play in the lobbies? No. Anyone can join, you don't need anything. You have 4K hours in Trackmania Nation forever. I probably have a handful of games that I have like... Actually, it's probably a similar amount in... Yeah, I'd actually say I probably have like 5 games where I have sort of 1,500 hours in. Across like lifetime, because when I was a kid I played a lot of like Call of Duty. But yeah, I definitely have about this in Overwatch. I imagine like Black Ops 2 I probably had over 1,000 hours. And then the WOD is probably a few hundred in Siege. I have no idea. I don't actually have that many on Steam, though. I play, like, a lot of different little things, but... the games I binge, I don't really play on Steam. And yesterday your playtest runs with Scooty, it was a fire hidden gem. I would like to do more stuff like that. Like, I love party games, and I play a lot of games like that, just local co-op style. But yeah, it'd be cool to make, like, videos of that stuff at some point. Also, yeah, if you're worried about how to, or, you know, don't understand how to join, follow that in chat. We'll wait a little bit longer. And I've just been talking about nothing for ages, even though like, the last game's probably ended. But yeah, let's say like 30 seconds, we'll get into this one. Again, only pets that start with the letter R in English. I don't think there's any at tier 1. Is this just normal playing, or is there something special going on? It's something special. We're doing only pets that start with the letter R. Oh, joined already. You know you can go out in 5 turns. Well, lucky for you, you get HP back in the first 2 turns. So, at worst, you die turn 6. Anyway, let's get in then. So, of course, like 3 people jump in right then. But yeah, okay. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing only pets that start with the letter R. Again, this is in English. So, there aren't any at tier 1, but at tier 2 it's up to Robin. Tier 3 is up to Royal Flycatcher, or even Rams if you want to pill a sheep. Up to Rock at tier 4, up to Rooster at tier 5, and Rockhopper Penguin at tier 6. So all of those and everything to the left of them. All food is allowed though, you are allowed a sloth, anything goes to the shop phase. And that is all I can think of. I'm going to cycle that, even though I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I think ideally I just find a triple. Good. Oh no, with the foamy eggplants. And yeah, next time we just buy all these, stack them, and pray for an R pet, I guess. And I get to save my rolls for the next tier. Hey, we got 3 of these. This seems worth doing. And we missed. Good stuff. Alright. I'm not freezing you. I think we just roll then, because we can roll once, sell it, and then buy some other random things, like a lemming or another mom set would be good. There we go. Alright, so didn't get an early thing, but I do have 2 free rolls and an extra money. You know, sell, get a free roll next turn, and... Well, it's not next turn, it's just the next roll is free, but it carries across turns if you don't use them. And lemming, sell, gain +1 gold next turn. Oh, you're an eggplant too? Nice. Where are you? Yeah, nice. Very cool. Okay, we're looking for Roadrunner, Rat, and Robin. Show me any of them, please. I need things. Okay. I guess we just keep rolling. I can't buy anything else this turn as I cycle the Stoat, but yeah. If Stoat turns into a rat, I could use it, but it's, like, neutral. Yeah, I don't know. A Robin would be cool. Another one of these just for, like, the level would be great, but I think we roll. It's a pretty big risk to take for no reason. And nothing, okay. So, start a battle gives Strawberry Perk and +2 attack to the nearest friend ahead. Obviously, the front one doesn't do anything, but... Yeah, I don't know. These are both kind of pointless. You're going to be a 6-1, and when it dies, it turns this into a 5-2. And I imagine they both die the instant they touch anything. So what was that? What is this? Pelly, get rid of your stuff. Oh my god. Scary team. Robin, nice. I'm probably doom rolling for levels. Because if I can get a setup and get like an early rock or something, that's going to be very strong. I want to see a flycatcher as well, because this is a summoner, and if I have a rat, then, you know, also synergy. Hey. What do I do here? Like, stack this in, run double Robin? Or cycle Lima for, like, a frontline Roadrunner, maybe? That might be fine. If anyone has more than 5 attack, then it gets nuked, but... Yeah. I think we do that. I'm just gonna play another one of these, right? I'll just do that. Okay. So yeah, I'm intentionally leaving that to the front, even though its ability does nothing. I don't necessarily have to do that. I could leave it behind the Robins, but... Yeah, don't feel as good. It's too much. Double rollaway monkey. That's kind of nice. I'm just like butchering my things, but yeah. Respoli Tarako. Yeah, start a battle, replace strawberries with mana. It does have synergy with Roadrunner. Like, I could do... I still don't know how I'm going to use the Robins at the moment. I'm probably stacking them this turn, but... Hold on. Give Strawberry Perk and +2 attack the nearest 2 friends ahead. So I can do something like this. I think it doesn't get completely screwed, but... I don't know. The Plastic Soul is going to get overwritten regardless of what I do. Yeah, I mean... We'll just send it. It's a bit sad, but you put strawberries on these, this one turns them into mana, and then this transforms those two to random herpets. Please don't be trash. Better, good. Alright. Turn 5, finally didn't lose. It's a rabbit. Rabbit seems pretty decent. But I also don't have room on my team. Like, having these two is nice synergy. And I kind of want to hold on to the Robin. Yeah, I think I probably stack this, and then I either just buy stat food or I roll really hard for the levels. I haven't worked out what kind of endgame team I want yet either. I think we roll for levels. The sooner we can get like higher tier things, the better. Fill up fur-bearing trouts. Might be fine on you, but yeah, all the others are gonna get weird things on them at some point. I'm just gonna keep rolling. Sure. Okay. Yeah, can we do all hard modes? Or make all lobbies hard mode during one stream? I probably wouldn't, but we can maybe do a stream where we just have more of them. Instead of just like one of everything, it can be more of a themed stream maybe. Rocky, hello. Right, Robin, that's kind of nice. What am I saying? I meant Rock. Alright, cycle you. I'm definitely playing this. I do think it's, you know, it's at the very least it's better than the egg thing, but we'll just hold on to you anyway. Do this as well, and like ambrosia something maybe. If I am, it makes most sense to put it on you because you don't end up with the strawberries, but I also kind of want to get rid of the strawberry things. So I don't know. Like keep this chain going and just like put down there maybe. What friend attacks give it a strawberry perk? I don't know, dude. Fine. So yeah. Robin doing nothing. This is giving, I think, +2 mana to each of these. No, that doesn't. Okay, I know it's meant to be evenly spread. I assumed it'd be like front to back though. I am so dead. Alright, we're leveling you because I am really afraid. Found a raccoon. It could be fine. If I leave it to the front, then it's safe from most perk removal things. Or at the very least, like, you only target backlines. It would be puppy, but, you know, we can just steal someone else's stuff. So yeah, get rid of you, play that. Again, pray we're not dead. It's kind of all I can do here. Yeah, I can leave Ambrosia though. Big level, nice. Don't think I need a pill. We're going to send it. And yeah, pray we're not dead. Keenoe losing early, love to see it. Ouch. Yeah, won't be a torch stream, but you wish you were great luck. Appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm actually dead. No. Turn 8. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, at least I'm down here with the greats. But yeah, hoping to get a little bit further into that one than I did. Dude, that's a huge shame. Like, these two have nice synergies. I'm surprised we got stomped so hard. I guess all three of these were kind of nice together, but... Oh, maybe, actually. I didn't see if that didn't work that turn. They had the same attack. But, oh well. Yeah, where would that have gone then? Like, I always assume Red Dragon's pretty good, but, you know, I did put Ambrosia in the pack, so maybe kind of the equilibrium, it isn't actually, like, involving you. Imagine Rock Hopper Penguin's pretty great. Definitely some synergy with, like, Real Velociraptor and any good equipment. There's not, like, crazy good scaling, but maybe you can get, like, a Rootling, pump it with stats with these, and then use it to scale a Rooster or something. Yeah. Who knows? Lost all your games, died the same turn. Pain. See Reindeer, Real Velociraptor. Yeah, I imagine that's pretty good. Alright, anyway, I died mega early, so we're gonna do a speedy game. We're trying to work out if any of these are... maybe speedy, same color? I wasn't sure if we were going to do this pack today, but... I guess we can, and, you know, I feel like the rule's obvious enough. Need to finish that pack. Alright. So yeah, 50-second turn timer. That is down by 20 seconds. So yeah, just a warning for anyone that, I don't know, is looking to join this one. Speedy, same color only. Somehow still 4 lives and you have no idea what you're doing. Clearly you're doing something right, so have more faith in yourself. Color is cool. They can be. I'd like to think that I made this one more balanced, because normally when we do these kind of things, like, you know, a couple of colors are just way stronger than the other ones, because they're like, just in general, there's, like, let's say 5 times as many green pets as there are red. Which means I can put in much more interesting green pets than I can red pets into something like this. But I've tried to tune down the, you know, more broken ones, and I think I might have made a decent pack here. What's the rules on this one? It's basically just that every pet has to be roughly the same color. So the pack's divided into like green, yellow, white, red, and blue. So you pick a color, and then all of your pets have to be that color. With the usual condition where you can pivot, but all within one turn. You've been left on 5 lives and you don't know what you're doing. How is it that the people that don't know what they're doing are winning? Explain. Can or can't pivot? You can pivot, but it needs to be done in a single turn. And remember, we have a faster timer than normal, so it would have to be snappy. But yeah, the title should have been updated. I know it doesn't always happen on, like, you know, the viewer side unless you refresh, but yeah. "200% battle speed time." That's a good shout. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's a scaly thing now. You know what, let's do a 185 just to see that. I guarantee I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. I never even look at this. Like, I used to have it on 200% all the time because we used to do speedy lobbies pretty often, frequently. But yeah, then I turned it down and just forgot that it was a setting I could change. Anyway, I know there's a lot of people in the last game, but let's say like 30 seconds, then we get this one started. And then hopefully that'll end around the same time as the RPET game. We can start another full-length one. Alright, let's go then. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing same color only, and we have a speedy timer, so there's 50 seconds for every battle and shot phase. But yeah, on your team, all of your pets have to be roughly the same color, so obviously this pack is divided into green pets, white, red, yellow, and blue. And on your team, you must have just one of those sets. All food is allowed though, and anything goes to shot phase. You are allowed to pivot, but it must be done in a single turn. So I'm just gonna take this to start. We need to get something down. Right. Good. Alright, we found some things. Let's be the fragile godfathers, if it saved. Have a feeling it didn't. It did. And that is not it. Remember, one color. It's same color only. Egg. I could put an egg on my backline. Oh, I faced the only cheater. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whether to take an egg or just roll. I'm probably just taking the egg, because even if I roll into another bush, I actually don't care about this getting to level 3, and I'd rather just roll for the other things, so... Sure. So yeah, these are all end turn, give 1 attack and spooked to the thing in front of it until next turn. Spook just means it takes 1 extra damage whenever it takes damage. They're all like chaining onto 3 2s. It probably doesn't make a big difference unless we're going against, yeah, 1 attack things, ducklings. Alright, Sphinx. So we could like cycle that to get the toy, stack them in maybe. If I get an early slime, then I'm probably just locking in on green entirely. If I get like a dolphin, I may consider a pivot. Maybe I just don't though. If I don't have other things to play, then potentially ending on a 2 squad is really bad. Let's just roll. Not taking that. Can't put down other equipment. Yeah, let's leave the bush, but I'm happy to get the iguana. I'm not going to leave it at the front, just in case we can use its ability. Need to double check if there are many summoners, though. There's one. Yeah, so what kind of summoning things are there? We've seen Stalk. Might always have summoning equipment. And that looks like it might be it. At least this early. You know, it'd be great against sheep, but... yeah, I think we do that. We probably do stack one of these in and play a second iguana. Just to get things down that I can stack in the future. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm locking in on green or not, but if I do, I'd rather try and see one now. Yeah. Go for it, okay. Alright, so probably a bit weak at this turn. Just because I'm down a thing. Sheep! Never mind. Like, the perfect team to go against. Had 3 summons. More iguana? Do I ever need it to do more damage? Like, we're already doing 4. Against a slime, if we get it, or, you know, go against a level 3 slime, then, yeah, sure, level 3 iguana helps. Like, same with sheep, but, again, we can already deal with level 2s. I don't think it's worth worrying about. If I'm staying green, then it's definitely time to search for toad and slime. Slime? Just gonna buy this as well while we're here. Alright, so you're not going to do anything for a while, but if we do get a slime, then... sorry, a toad. Then in a few turns, they'll be pretty decent together, I hope. Alright. I'm saving these for like tier 5 or something. I do have like turtle and sauropods, like there's synergy there maybe. I don't know, I feel like a boitata tends to be pretty good. We can try and go for that one instead. I was just gonna buy the avocados and push money away. Oh. I think I do want Toad down this turn. Eh. Alright. Do that then. I was debating selling one of these, because I either keep the extra XP and then, you know, you get the extra 1-1 for now. At the cost of 1 gold, but again, we're definitely selling these the instant we find better later tier things. It's a pair we can stack now. I think I will. Nah, okay. One of these then. Oh, actually, we can maybe freeze fire ants. Also, I'm gonna have to let my cat out of the room in a second. Yeah, okay, don't hit the bush. Decent. Alright, back in a second. Okay. It's another white team! Iguana, thank you. Huge. Double turtle. Do I actually care about these? It'd be nice to pill one onto there, but like, do I try and do something with sauropod? I think I'm definitely waiting for tier 6. Like, before I stack that in. Making you big, but... maybe I do. We can still get rid of you really easily. I'm gonna stack it. But yeah, this is definitely a nice pair. Huge. Witata. Oh, there's so many things. We're definitely not going the transformation route. Like, I do have an tadpole and this thing. And, you know, you can get transformation equipment from potentially Krill or, like, whatever the Cocoa thing is. But, yeah, we're definitely going a different path here. I think we just sell you, grab a Boitata. Actually, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to freeze Snake, but I might not even buy that. I'm not sure. My team is really, like, stuffed. Maybe Boitata isn't even the play. It wasn't really good, though. Okay, a lot of blue. Yeah, they don't really have summons. Like, there's whales, but they're not really summon teams. It is mostly just white teams that have summon things around, and there's no more greens that, you know, have slimes. So I could potentially get rid of this. I'm gonna stall it another turn, though. Just to see. I don't know, better than nothing, I guess. There are, like, a decent amount of snipers in here, even if I haven't really seen many yet. There's mana as well and a lot of blue teams. Alright, anyway, we now have 3 summons from the slime, so we're going to be moving you a little bit further back. Maybe you do have you at the front now, then. No cheap food for this. Again, unless I, like, cycle a mouse. Which we do have. So maybe. I don't have a way to scale, so I think Boitata probably is out. I'm gonna freeze these. Oh. I actually don't know. Okay, look, I'm gonna see if I can find a sauropod, I think. I think I'd kind of rather it, because then we can use the turtle long term. Use it to generate money, try and get stats from stat food. Wow. We live. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Like, just show me a sauropod, please. How do I even do this? I want to try and get this pair, because I don't know how else I'm going to find a sauropod. I could still get rid of you, but there are still white teams, and I don't know how well I'd do against them otherwise. I'll do both. Alright, I think next turn I just go for it. You know, sell Boitata, cycle mouse, buy flounder, feed it the apple, roll once, find more food. Just use that as a turn. Even if I don't find something to play afterwards. Oh god, it's so much effort. Just buy this. Just ignore these. Didn't find it anyway. Dude, where's the sauropod? I want it. So you're summoning 8 now. I'm going to keep it this way, but... Actually, screw it. Fine, let's get you down. I'm going to do this. I don't think it's very good. We can definitely change things in the future, but... yeah, it's maybe something. What does mana do? When something with mana dies, it just sends a snipe out for the same amount of damage. So yeah, if something has 5 mana, then when it dies, it does a random 5 damage snipe. It does have other cases, but that only involves like pets that actually have abilities that do things with mana. It'd be nice to get actual protection on you. More summons, maybe. I mean, fine. I know I'm wasting... oh, there's sauropod, wait. How do you work? Friendly gain perk. Okay, so this should be fine then. Friendly gain perk, you gain 1 gold. Didn't really get to read it, but I'm assuming we start with 12 gold next turn. Oh my god. Red team. Red team's really good. Yeah, we still have a good mix here, actually. Like, you know, 4 blues, 2 white, a green, a yellow, and a red. It's kind of nice. Let's try and get you leveled up then. I don't know whether starfruit's the play. It'd be nice to get pancakes, but for the most part, I just want you to put down stuff. Oh, or okra, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that. I think it's definitely good to have okra around, because red team is like horrifying. Green team might also have some stuff to do with ailments. Yeah, I don't know. Are there any, like, start battle things I need to worry about? You do 8 to everything. These are heavy, but not exactly start a battle. There's still a dolphin, but right now you're targeting this. So I could try you instead. I know I'm wasting summons with this, but I don't think I can really change positioning very easily. And yeah, I mean... I probably need to get more stats when I can. I think we'll just send that. Definitely worth leveling the turtle, but that might be the last one I go for. Still not even sure about snake. Alright, red is out. There are still 2 of us green teams. I'm taking that as a good sign. Even if I'm probably the next dead. Yeah. I'm just so small compared to these teams. Stun up is odd. Yeah, okay. Try and get a little bit of protection in. Hurry! I'm dead this turn anyway. The 1-1 difference isn't going to matter, but... yeah. Would be nice if that turn was a little bit faster. Yeah. Okay, so observations. This could have been the other way around for a long time. But yeah, that's fine. Made it pretty far in. That's not too bad. GG's. Yeah, I think the snake was definitely a weak link there. Like, it wasn't really... it definitely wasn't consistent, but even when it was getting snipes, it wasn't really changing a whole lot. Probably would have been better off with, like, another, like, slime early on, maybe. But yeah, anyway, that was that. So we have full house and same trigger only on like the YouTube thumbnail, so I definitely want to get those done. So yeah, try this one out then. So this is the usual like sets of columns type thing. So we have 3 columns of faint pets, 3 of start a battle, and 3 end turn, and then a cycle column on the right. And yeah, all of your pets have to have the same ability type. So again, the thing before the arrow. If you want to run a cell pet team, then go for it. But yeah, we're gonna do that one, and then we'll probably do full house after that. Are you allowed to run pets from Red Panda? That's why I put it in, but you know, use common sense. So if you turn Red Panda into some other type of ability, then yeah, they need to have the same trigger type. That's all the rule is. Okay. Should be able to preview the pack while in the lobby. I agree. It would be nice, and it would also give me well, I don't know, it'd give me more work. I feel like there'd be more pressure for me to like try and explain the lobbies, like both properly pre-lobby and in the start of the game. But yeah, it would be a very nice quality of life change. Start of turn, gang. I don't know if there are... Hold on, what can you even get there? Like, there's Praying Mantis that you could maybe get from an early Red Panda. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what other pets is start of turn. Like, Sugar Glider? That shouldn't be in here. RAF Penguin. Oh, a penguin and giraffe start of turn now. Dude, it had been so long, I'd forgotten. Yeah, T-Rex as well, that makes sense. Swan, yep. Again, this isn't like an ability type that I've actually put in the pack, so... yeah. Don't think too deeply into any of this. Red Panda's gonna give you 5 poodles. Poodles in the game, I think. I think that's... Remember, so the main ones are Faint, Start a Battle, and End of Turn. Those are the 3 that I've, like, intentionally put in. And I'm pretty certain Poodle is involved. Get 5 lionesses. For your sake, I hope you do get that. Alright, so, anyway, let's say... yeah, let's say 20 more seconds, then we get into this one. I'm assuming the R lobby is over now, by the way. I know when we started, it was at like half people. I think someone said that. Lioness is kind of bad now. I still haven't tried it. It looks kind of bad, but... yeah, I imagine there's specific setups where you can still get good value. It was probably just really broken in customs, so they needed to change it. And it is over. Good. Well, good to know. Okay. Anyway, we're getting in then. So remember, all your pets have to have the same ability trigger. That is all good luck. Okay. Everybody, welcome. We are doing same ability trigger only, so all of your pets have to have the same type of ability. So in this pack, I have 3 columns of faint pets, we have 3 columns of start of battle pets, and 3 columns of end of turn pets, and then a cycle thing. So yeah, for the most part, you're either going to have a team full of faint pets, start of battle, or end of turn, not a mix of all 3. All food is allowed, anything goes to shop phase, blah blah blah. And I don't know what to go with. Start of battle, alright. Can I freeze this? Thank you. Alright, we'll be the gooey whales. I'm ready. This would have been decent as well. Yeah, right now I just want to not lose if I can. And you're not... You're not what I thought you were, right? You give honey to the thing behind you. We didn't find another thing. Okay. So we good? It's fine so far. On see you later, Oka. Have a good rest of your day. I hate it. Already losing HP. Never feels good. Okay, so if we're sticking with start of battle, then we can find Tadpole, Seahorse, and Thunderbird. I really just want to find my levels, though. Moth actually might be fine. If I cycle Lima and then buy a Moth, then that's kind of good for a couple of turns. Tadpole, okay. Let's stack that in and buy Tadpole, and I can maybe get cherries down at some point, too. Alright, so start a battle, give the frontmost friendly pet +2 attack. Start a battle, transform into a frog and gain 2 XP. So you're going to be a 6/4, and you're going to have a eucalyptus thing that blocks up to 4 damage. These both give honey to think behind them, and I'm assuming this one jumps to there. I'm leaving it just to see how it works, but, you know, if I wasn't certain, I could always leave Mosquito here instead. No, it still just is the immediate thing. Okay. Mosquito level. Definitely think we wait. If we get a good tier 4, we could maybe, yeah, still pivot or something. Let's be a bit greedy, actually. I'm gonna hold on to cherries, but let's roll and see if we can find your level. Leave a Lima. Big. Double Thunderbird is also very good, actually, but yeah. So what do I do here? Maybe I do put cherries on you? This is going to be better than Tadpole for a while. And there isn't really a reason for me to try and find Tadpole levels unless I get like Rollaway Monkey. It's just whether I freeze these. I don't want to. I don't want to, but they are pretty good. So anyway, how's it looking? Definitely more start. I think start a battle and then faint and then end turn is what the list is looking like at the moment. Oh. I need to check through the names as well. I keep clicking on people by mistake. Alright, start a battle, start a battle. Or I could just pivot everything and start with double giant tortoise. Which, I don't know. I don't know how much synergy there is for that within the end turn pets. Like, it's scaling, and that's kind of cool, but yeah, I think I'd have to find like Parrot Abomination type things for that to be especially good. I think we do just do this for now. Or, you know, in general. Also, can I have my turn, please? Start a battle. Sure. You now give a meat bone to the thing behind you, so decent for my very healthy thing. Is my internet okay? What's happening? It doesn't normally hang like this. Alright, let's get rid of you. I think I'm just stacking these, but I could get rid of Mosquito. Like, I lose a level for you and a summon, but we probably get more value out of the second Blue Dragon. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to keep looking for Blue Dragon. Could try and buy some stats, but don't really want to. Dolphin's also very solid. I think I will pick that up. Good. Do I ever sell Beetle? I think not yet. I think I do hold on to that a bit longer. Like, it already has equipment as well, so... yeah. Anyway, we'll just get the 4 trumpets out of Blue Dragon, 2 more here. You do a snipe, you do a smaller snipe. It'd be nice if Kraken was triggering earlier, but... you know, it is what it is. You have a monkey that transforms a pet into a different pet. Can you use it? I mean, as long as you go into fights with all the same ability, that's the only thing that matters. I'm not sure what you mean, though. Okay. Okay, if we're sticking with Start to Battle, I found my scaler. Which means I'm probably sticking with Start to Battle, because a pivot would get me killed at this stage. With 3 HP. Okay, so happy to have you. Ambrosia's a pretty good protective thing. Could also get rid of Kraken. I don't really want to commit to that. I'm getting rid of Kraken, alright. So we'll do something like this. I think you're staying. So I'll give that to you. XP is always good. Don't care about transform. Start to battle, start to battle, start to battle. Nice. Confused about what the same ability means. Trigger, start to battle, feint, or end turn. Yeah, something's wrong. I am not dropping any frames for the stream, but it's weird how much the game is hanging. You're an end turn. If I cycle Crow, I could either get to level now, which, again, looking for these 3, or I can look for these instead. And, like, a Stego would be very strong here, even if it's early. These would be great to start getting stats onto, so... pairs with Sea Cucumber. I'm gonna roll a bit first. And I don't really want to level you. Like, of the stuff on my team, I'm still probably selling these. So I think going for another level is a bit much. That's very nice. Alright, we'll do this and hold on to chocolate. Next time we stack that in. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that at the front, because it's less likely to manage to get the tasty stats. It's happening to your game as well. Yeah, maybe a server side then? Crocodile's decent. Faint pets, rip. Eagle Owl is an incredible faint pet, but yeah, this is not a position I can pivot from. Okay, we put this here, we get Crocodile. I think I'm gonna do something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna very aggressively look for mostly just the Sea Cucumber level, but kind of you as well. And I will absolutely take more Lynx. Lynx is staying. Ambrosia, I could put that down maybe. Probably should. I'm still very afraid of dying, so go for it. I'd still buy that if it showed up. Could freeze you for... Oh, there's no pills. Never mind. Alright, well, I'll do this. I think I'm still just stacking here, and then we'll, you know, look for the other stuff later. We found it. Insane, and the more stuff that I can't use, but is very nice. Okay, so you're level 2. Start a battle, make 2 random enemies tasty. So when we kill those, it's gonna, yeah, buff a random thing on my team by +2/+2. So that's kind of the only way you can scale as a starter battle squad. You know, besides just buying food or getting it from pivoting from a different team. But yeah, liking these two. I just need to find my tier 6s. Close. Hold on, what's my final team? I could potentially run 2 sea cucumbers. Because that would potentially max out my scaling, and then if I have like double sea cucumber links in one of these, or both of those, that might be fine. But I think if I sell one of these, I am not going to feel too good. I'm going to keep stacking for now. Island Cow. Okay, that's a nice thing to have. SLU, we're going to get this down. That's also very nice. Could definitely find other starter battle stuff. I just don't know there's what looking. I think I'll try it, but I actually don't know what I want more than this. Like, you know, there's Leopard, but... Yeah, Highland Cow and Sepna are already plenty good, I think. What about 5 cucumbers? I think that's definitely too much. And we have a Stego, which is great for immediate use, but not necessarily long-term. And because I already have a sea cucumber to scale, I think I don't. Hold on, I'm going to cycle both of these. And then we're checking Red Panda. Start a battle. Draw some 2 friends behind into any useful faint pets. That could be very good. It's actually potentially very good, yeah. Okay. I just don't know what to do with this Stego. I really want to get a Sepna down as well. I think I am going to stick with the 1 sea cucumber, but this is... Yeah, throwing me off a little bit. Okra, definitely want to protect you. If this takes damage... There we go. If that takes damage before it gets to do its own thing, then we're going to summon a smaller... Well, you know, get fewer trumpets. Run Stego? No. I don't want Stego. I want equipment. And I want my stats to just be, like, part of my team. Okay, so I'm doing this, but I'm mostly just doing it to see if I can find some more XP for these. Yeah. Okay, so... Am I running a second sea cucumber? Like, if people end up putting down a lot of ambrosia, then it could be useful. Even if I have, like, 2 of them to level 3. But, I don't know, at the same time, it's a weird investment. I'm gonna do that here, and I don't mind if you die. But I also don't mind if it gets transformed, so... yeah, try your best. Wow, Warthog. Yeah. Might have to stack that in. I definitely can't run semi-empty space here. The level... Stego. Yeah, I mean, it buffs the Silky. Potentially. It would be better to have equipment on the Silky and have this buff one of these things, but I've already put equipment down everywhere. So it'd either have to get sniped off first, or, you know, elemented off maybe. I just don't know if I can trust this. But I'm dead if I go against another really big team. We greed. Okay, I'm also in a decent... I don't want to say I'm in a decent spot, because I'm really not, but... I feel like I'm happy to buy stat food in this situation. Instead of just continuing to doom roll for nothing but... yeah. XP. Nice. Doing you for now. It's kind of a shame I can't use these without selling something, but I don't want to waste my XP either. Melon. Doesn't do a whole lot. Duty and Date's almost tempting. Like, I can still buy one of them this turn. I could have like a steak here and then a melon there. But they're both dangerous to sniper teams, and there's a lot of starter battle squads still around. I'm gonna do HP. Gonna keep stuff alive that way. So yeah, what do we have? We have an end turn team at the top, starter battle, feint, feint, starter battle, end turn, starter battle, feint, starter battle. It's like a decent mix, but I definitely think there's more of my team around. Insane. Alright. Okra. I do think Okra is worth quite a lot. I think. Hold on. It's just in general, it's a very good defensive thing, but there aren't actually that many elements around. You know, there's like 3 teams with Sea Cucumber. Like none on the Feint teams. Could also just buy this or something, but maybe roll, see if we can get you a level this turn. Okay. God, that rooster at the back. Do we have enough? No! It felt so close to a draw. Okay. Well, still, I'm happy enough with the team. Like, again, I greeded a bit more than I maybe should have, but we almost stabilized. You know, like, I actually had good scaling, I was getting levels. Even got a cool red panda thing to tag onto the team. But, yeah. GG's. Good luck to the rest of you. You're out, got to go eat food stuff and then head to work. Have a great day, everyone. Alright, same to you. Yeah, thanks for coming. Glad you enjoyed the lobby. Okay. So, what did I say we were doing next? Wait, what was the... Oh, it was Full House, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking we do Full House in the Unicorn pack. Just because we tend to do this, like, in the Turtle pack, and we've already done a weekly game. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. All right. Let's create that then. House is taken. All right, 1 minute. What is Full House, and do you need the Unicorn Pack unlocked? You don't need the Unicorn Pack, but Full House is basically, on your team, you have to have a pair of the same pet and a triple of the same pet. And in this case, I'm going to say that empty spaces do count for, you know, either or. So like an empty team is still the same, so would a, 5 of the same pets. But yeah, you can't have like a single pet in any situation, really. You can't have 2 pairs with an empty space. It has to be 3 of your slots look the same and 2 of the slots look the same. So you can have an incomplete Full House, yeah. Thing is, it'd be impossible not to do that because, you can't get 5 pets down on the same turn unless we want to wait until, like, avocado stuff shows up. So yeah, empty spaces are fine as long as it is the entire set. And yeah, Sloth is a wild card, so that can be a part of whatever thing you want there. So yeah, I guess the only real important thing to note right now is you can't play anything until you have at least a double. So again, no playing one thing with the intention of buying another one next turn. But at the very least, you can pivot from like a double to a triple very easily while there's empty spaces. So the minimum would be 2 of the same pet and 3 empty spaces. Yeah, that would be the first step most of the time. It's either that or you'd have to buy like 3 of the same thing, but it's 9 gold unless it's got some other sneaky stuff going on. What's the best strategy? I don't know. I don't know how easy it's going to be to pivot. For one thing. I also don't play the Unicorn pack very often. Like, it's one of my favorites out of the set packs, but yeah, I like played it a lot for a few months after it came out, and then I haven't really played it in, I don't know, at the very least like the last half year. Does order matter? No, you can have any positioning. As long as you do have 3 of the same pet and 2 of the same pet, then I do not care how you position them. Anyway, I think we're probably capped out. I was thinking about waiting till the last lobby ended, but I can't remember how much HP there was left. So yeah, I'm going to say 30 seconds from now, and then we'll get this one started. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, let's see if I... Yeah, I knew I clicked on someone. Is anyone else? I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good to start then, so... Yep, full houses only, everyone. Good luck. Let's try it out. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are in the Unicorn Pack, and we're doing full houses only, so... This is like in poker, or whatever it is. Basically, every team, you have to have 3 slots that look the same, and 2 slots that look the same. Empty spaces are fine, but... Yeah, that's the thing. So I can have, this is a pair, and my 3 empty spaces is a triple, and that satisfies the full house. If you find a slot that can be a part of like either of the 2 pairs, 2 sets, whatever. I have to keep doing stuff. That is insane, right? But yeah, anyway, so you can have any equipment you want, you can have any positioning you want. Anything goes into the shop phase, of course. That's all the important stuff. I know I didn't explain it too well here, but... Yeah, hopefully everyone gets the idea. And yeah, there we go. Look at that. Full house, good stuff. Again, don't have to position it like this, but I kind of want to, so away it goes. So yeah, like early on, you should probably just start with either a pair or a triple, and then... Yeah, like stuff like that you can't just do, so no single pets in any situation. Yeah, again, like no Alchemedes... yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it better than I have, so... Please, if you ran a single thing last turn, just sell it. Don't cheat across turns to make it easier to pivot, please. Here we go. They rolled so much, I'm gonna lose. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, I'm still pretty certain I want to stack this. But yeah, maybe I do prep to get rid of something and look for another pair, maybe? Wyvern can be cool. I don't know, maybe I'll look to get rid of Archimedes instead. I could run Bigfoot and Bunyip, and that'd be a very decent pair for a while. You can find... Yeah, okay, so I'd have to find one more of either of these two, which is going to be a bit rough if there's only one space to look for it. But, you know, at the very least I rolled a lot this turn, so my team's not too bad. Still can't get a complete team, yeah. I mean, I assume the easiest path is to find, like, a pair to start, and then one more, you know, to make it a triple, and then find another pair after that. I can do it, right? I just sell... Yeah, okay. So I could have done something different there and, like, combined them. I don't really... I don't really care, because honestly, if I don't have 2 combinations or something, then finding one thing from a higher tier is just impossible to use. Again, because I need at least a pair. And I'm probably running this for quite a while. I think I do buy wool chickens. We can make like a scary Bigfoot, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of nice. These generate me free rolls, and then these guys get bigger for every time I roll, so... Don't mind that. We'll have another look at the teams. And yeah, Pelly, you're still cheating. Remember, a set of 3 and a set of 2. Like, you can't do stuff like this every... I don't know. There's a lot of people running 2 pairs, which is not the thing. Remember, 3 spaces have to look the same, and the other 2 spaces have to look the same. That is the entire of the rule. Entirety of it, I don't know. Alright. Stack this in anyway. I kind of want to play another Bigfoot. I'm just gonna stick with these. fix you. And I would be tempted to if I do find the XP, but I probably want to buy another wool chicken for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making that big, I think. So you're now going to get an amazing trade, I hope. You get 1 HP for every 2 rolls, max 4 every roll, I don't know. And yeah, I'll maybe change that now. So if I do stack one in, then it's gonna have 5 HP. So yeah, go for it. Squad. Well, I'm kind of lucky I got a good, you know, relatively easy fight there, because I barely rolled and my team was not very good for it. More bunyip. I'm not sure now. I'm definitely keeping the Bigfoot around, but yeah, we're definitely swapping bunyip for higher tier things when we do. So I mean, I could start another one of these, keep making their attack big. Try and get trades that way. Yeah, okay. Alright, swap these around. Be very careful. And how are there more? +3 attack. It's not actually more efficient. I'm just gonna keep dumping stuff in here. As long as I can get a drawer or something, I'm happy. Still only have 3 level 1s. I mean, it definitely looks like most people are still running very early tier stuff, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, big. It's just gonna get scary when the pivots happen. I'm just dumping everything here. We're definitely sticking with double Bigfoot until like right to the end of the game. Nice. Something I am a little bit sad about is that I haven't found another Bigfoot for you. You know, like, I could stack that in and play another bunyip, but I just want another guy here. That's all I'm after, really. Should probably have swapped those around, but yeah, team's still looking good at least. And Caldus, you have like a 3 of a kind. Yeah, I don't know. We've had a lot of cheating this game, and I don't know how much of it is, you know, having lasting effects. But whatever. This happens every time we try and do something that isn't just dogs only. Wait, this could just ambrosia instead. It's definitely good. Yeah, maybe I just get rid of the stuff then. It means the gingerbread was a complete waste, but like wool chicken, ambrosia, like cool that to 10. Or I could do it to you maybe, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I don't want this. Stack you and play you, no. I have no idea anymore. I mean, I could start leveling these, sort of, because if I do manage to find, like, 2 things from tier 6, then, yeah, we can potentially pivot early. Actually, there's a thing. If I get a behemoth, we could just, like, scale a couple of those for a while. And then transform them, and then go to whatever that is. Kind of a risky move, though. Yeah, at least I'm stable with this. Like, I'm happy for that. Amalgamation would be very nice for pivoting. But I've locked so hard into Bigfoot that if I had to sell these to buy Amalgamation, then I don't really want to also sell my Bigfoot, like, the next turn. So I'm going to stack that there, and we're going to start looking for things that I can actually commit to. If I had jumpers, then Love and Frogman probably makes a lot of sense. You know, 2 of these, I guess it'd have to be like double Tiger bug, triple, sorry. Imagine ailments with Manticore is probably fine. I like this idea, I just don't know if I'd be able to get that off the ground. And yeah, I'm not running those. Okay, found some XP at least, but I'm wasting so much money rolling. I'm glad these do something, but yeah, maybe I should have frozen the Nessie. Like, I don't think I'm going to be a roll build forever, but we're going to be a roll build for a while, and yeah, Nessie is a lot better than these. Alright, so Sepnir Sea Serpent could be a build, but we don't get a lot of mana out of this immediately. It might actually be better to go for like Rock Sea Serpent if you're going to do that. Maybe I freeze it though, just to have some direction. But I can get started on it earlier. Oh. See, yeah, you start with 4 mana, this starts with 6, so I don't have to give that too much extra for it to be better than a rock. And it's more targeted. Yeah, I might go for the mana then. Not really rolling for anything here. Just want to save this. Like, I don't want to pump it down to more Bigfoot. I want to just find another Sepnir and then have a reason to put it down. I'm gonna be shot blocked for a while. Oh god, wait. That's horrible news for me. I want them... I need to find another one of either. Then we'll get something down. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we'll get started then. So I'm just gonna sell these. This is not the one I wanted to start on, but it means I can start doing things. So yeah, they're here. They're decently big. And guys, please, remember, you have to buy everything in pairs or triples. You can't just run a single of anything, ever. Like, I swear, half the lobby must be... yeah, cheating every turn. They get something down and then correct it later. While I'm having such a hard time getting anything on my board. No. Hello, Behemoth. I mean, I could just like run Behemoths. I'm happier for this to just explode though. Alright, I'm gonna put this here as well, and then we're just gonna keep rolling until I find more things to play. We just sell that for the money. Like, we're selling these pretty much as soon as I can get full team of these down. Freezing Ambrosia is fine. There we go. Okay, so we have things. Next turn, I can play my Sepnirs. The better way to do this probably would have been to have had, you know... Again, I'd have to get lucky to be able to do it, but play double Sepnir with the triple Bigfoot. And then I could have invested a load of stats into the Sepnirs before I pivot into Sea Serpents. But yeah, you can only really do whatever you can in the moment. Like, they're getting corrected, but they're getting corrected, like, turns apart. I don't like it. I'm just gonna do my thing, I guess. So what? I do want this to die, but maybe I put these further back so there's red dragons everywhere. Try and let these, like, survive something. Screw it. Alright, if I'm not dead, we can get a level up, and then we can actually get some mana onto the second one as well. Which, you know, would be kinda nice. Pretty sadness over though. Like we get 8 mana on this, it dies, we get 3 8 damage snipes, and other than that it's just, you know, what things look like. So I might be okay against a team like this where they, you know, the ability value isn't front loaded. We can kill things early. Oh. Okay, not dead. I'm gonna do this. But then, do I stack this in, play another Sepna? Because, again, it's gonna be very difficult to get... I'd have to get both of these to level 3 before I can use 3 Sea Serpents. So, yeah, I assume I do that. Play another one of these. We can always use more Ambrosia. We definitely want to find... What is it? Eat Me Cake? Yeah. It's like, that's going to be my easiest way, or best way to get attack. Potentially out of these, but... Yeah, still probably want to get equipment before then. Is this the last lobby? We'll be doing at least one more. Yeah, it's definitely not the last one, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to go on today. Oh, they crisped this anyway. The draw, wait. Maybe there's a little bit of hope. I'm gonna keep putting these down because it kind of protects me from those teams. Yeah. Okay. It's such a shame. I want to stop buying stats, but I think I die if I try that. I'm pretty certain I'm dead anyway, because I can't get through these, you know, 30-30 behemoth teams. But, you know, it's cool. It is interesting, though, because, like, this is a really good setup. I guess if they just keep getting levels, they'll just hit me with crisp over and over again. It'll, like, you know, I'll cleanse some of it, and then they'll just reapply it all. But, you know, this early, I might be able to survive that. Want an idea for the last lobby? Tree kangaroo. I do enjoy tree kangaroos. Anyway, there it is. Again, not too far away from being able to deal with a team like that. I am pretty surprised this survived as long as it did, but yeah, fair enough. I'm out. So those were all of the main ones I wanted to get done. Like, we have same equipment, cats only. I still can't remember if we actually did the bird pack or not. I either died early or we just didn't, but I've had it there for ages. No one's surviving the crisp. If you get enough XP on everything, you might be right. About doing one pet a tier, but it must be the same pets. Wait. Oh, no, I see what you're saying, but I don't know how I would explain that, and I think there would be a lot of cheating, so I'm happier just not. I'll make a note, but yeah, not today. I guess you can just call it like one pet per tier, same only. So like 2 rules in one. Sorry for knocking you out, it's all good. Like I said, there weren't many teams that my, yeah, janky mana build would be able to deal with anyway. We do have one slot, but that always goes kind of funky. Alright, for now I'm saying cats only. Cats is taken. Cat's taken. Cat's taken. Oh, I'm deleting everything. See? See, there we go. And snipers. I am a big fan of snipers. But I can't tell if other people don't like that one as much as I do. I do feel like it's a little bit solved, though. Not that, like, you're guaranteed to win by doing a certain strategy, but... yeah, I feel like there's maybe 8 pets that are actually usable, and then everything else is kind of a throw pick. Try venomous pets only. Stuff like platypus would be included. I would probably miss out a lot of stuff. Not like intentionally, just I don't know how I would filter for venomous pets. What are we doing? Cats only. So yeah, different felines. It's just area multi-cat at tier 1. Then there's like ghost cat and tabby cat at tier 2. I don't know, there's like progressively more as you go up the tiers. Yeah, anyway, same as the other one. I'll make a note of venomous pets. Again, no promises, because I don't know how easy that'll be to research. But if it looks like it's not going to be like an insane amount of effort to put together and might be fun, then yeah. Always appreciate a suggestion. I'm pretty sure Toad is a cat in disguise. Do you have evidence for this claim? Have we ever done dinosaurs only? We have, yeah. We tend to do extinct pets only more, just because it's basically just dinosaurs only plus like dodo, mammoth, saber-tooth. That might be it. Actually, no, there are some other things. There's things that look like dinosaurs, but apparently aren't. Like, I think Dimetrodon might not be a dinosaur. Even that's like the most dinosaurish name you can get. Also 3 behemoths and 2 lucky cats. Unicorn's a dinosaur. Uh-huh. Don't see any unicorns still around. Yeah, you know, that's all the proof I need. Okay, anyway, we've been sitting at 45 for ages. I'm happy to send this one off, I think, so... yeah, cats only, let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing cats only in a custom pack, so in this one you can only use the different kinds of felines. That is area multi-cat at tier 1, up to ghost kitten, lucky cat, lynx, snow leopard, and everything at tier 6, plus a couple of other things that you might be able to get with red panda. But yeah, all those and everything to the left of them. All food is allowed, sloth is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. And I need you, yes. Good. I'm actually pretty tempted to buy both of those. You know, we get 2, 3, 4s down next turn. That's pretty solid. And if I don't run into a triple team this turn, there we go. Then yeah, I feel relatively safe. Can even buy that equipment if I want. Nagi, start a battle, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. There's going to be a lot of people running default stats cat things. So for now, that's pretty great. Once Ghost Kitten is around, it's going to be significantly less great. But I don't care, I'm buying it. I'm not going to be stacking these together for a long time, so... yeah, I feel like rolling would have been worth even less here. The crisp was overcome, really? Wait, were they running triple Red Dragon, double Manticore, or the other way around? Maybe I could have just waited. Having like a bunch of these at 2-2 and then we could like frog swap from something else, but Ghost Kitten is the thing with good stats, so maybe it's not as good as I was thinking. And I don't have other things to do, so sure, buy that. Cycle Lima, put down cherries. Doesn't feel bad, but I do want actual things on my team. Dude, people have full teams already. Maybe I should have just rolled. Maybe if I just committed to finding as many as I could, I would have a lot more than I do. I don't really regret it, because 3-4s probably trade really well. Like, there's always going to be some people that put some extra stats on, but yeah, I think there's like 2 4-4s here. Oh, there's more up here. Yeah, overall, I think these are going to trade pretty well this early on. Is Stoat a cat? It is not. Tabby cat is a cat. Friendly game perk, give 2 random friends plus 1 HP until next turn. That does work with plastic saws, so a little bit of synergy for another turn. I might also buy cherries, because I don't really know what else I'm doing here. Ideally, I would have rolled really hard and found like a load of levels for one or both of these. But now I'm kind of just thinking I try and not die. There we go. Alright, let's give that to you. Having it onto the cherries thing is fine as well, because these trigger before battle, but yeah, you have more attack. Let's put that there. I could freeze cherries to put onto the Ghost Kitten as well, maybe. But if I get any stats, I'm probably putting it on Ghost Kitten, and if it gets much bigger, I think I want Garlic. I kind of want to try a game where I actually do use Ghost Kitten long term, because I never normally do. There's a lot of snipey cats, and despite that, I still never commit. Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to buy this yet, but I may do that kind of soon. And we will definitely go for these levels. Finding a Lynx would be great. We'd get some scaling out of Siamese as well, especially if I freeze a pill. But yeah, I might go for both of these. Oh, huge. What do I do? I want to pill Flamingo as well. But I can only afford that and Lynx if I sell something. Yeah, I don't think I'd do any of it. I think we buy this, I stack another Irimote. We like move you to the back and call it a day. So yeah, you're transforming into a random useful level 1 tier 2. You block 3 damage from abilities. Start a battle, deal damage equal to the sum of all levels, so 6 right now. And yeah, you're currently still doing nothing, but you do have cherries, which is kind of cool. Wow. They blocked it. Cat. Cycle Foo Dog, just for future bigger lynxes. I don't think that's worth a whole lot, to be honest. I'm just gonna roll, yeah. I'm not sure about your level. Like, I'd like to get another lynx, but combining for the tier 5s feels a bit wasted, so I'd either wait until tier 6 or just not do it at all. By gingerbread, maybe, but yeah, I'd like for that level to be real and to have different equipment, you know, like potato or something that summons something afterwards. Fine, okay, let's try and level you then. So we can look for Irimote Cat and you. Eh. Turns out Tabby would have been a lot easier to get. Rolled a lot of puppies too, because I didn't want to sell or combine. I'm a cat. Some stats everywhere. Could be worse. I think I'm just gonna sell you now. I can sell this again if I need. Oh. Actually, no, this is kind of bad, right? Buying a pair? Yeah, I definitely need either equipment or, like, things or levels, so that feels not so good. I'm gonna do this, and then we will find something to play next turn. There we go. Yeah. So we're playing this separately next turn, and then on tier 5 I'm stacking together, and we're hopefully finding something we can really commit to. That is also a very good get. Just go back, is this the last one? It's... If it goes on for a very long time, then it might be. But I'm thinking we probably do one more after this. Reroll. I'm definitely dead, but it's kind of nice. So what do I do? Do I combine these in then? I definitely want to play a... Like, I don't want to stack this on there, because I'd like to run a level 2 and a level 1 soon. But I want to hold on to my other potential level ups, so... Yeah, I guess we do this. How there's still more? I love it, but yeah. Hey, it's all the tier 4 cats. Okay, we stack this one on here. We roll... Wait, dude, I can level both of these next turn. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so I might actually just sell, like, the Ghost Kitten or something soon. Like, we already have a really good start. On, see you later, mouse. Hope you enjoyed the games. Link's high roll is always so good. It is. I'm still suffering right now, but it feels really good to find this many. Okay. Yeah, we also have a zebra. This is your highest tip at gain, like half again as many stats. So we could run that for a bit, but I don't really want to Sabertooth, and Lion is definitely not viable when all the best things are tier 6. I think I would probably just cycle this now, level links, then we can work out what I buy. Yeah, like we have a leopard, okay. I really want to cycle zebra as well, but I'm actually thinking I sell Ghost Kitten, buy leopards, give something a potato. Sell you instead, but you're just also bigger. Alright. Let's do something like that then. I may also just have to sell the Iramotic. I could see myself running double links long term. Like double links leopard, and then I need a scaler, so either Puma or regular black cats. Dude, I am getting destroyed. I know I'm down a thing, but yeah, this is painful. Also, that is very cheap XP. Alright. Let's be onto those. I guess I can do this one, because it already has slightly more HP. And I'm just going to cycle this, because we're already here, trying to avoid that. Wowie. Seems like Siamese. There's so many things I could be doing. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright. So I send that. These are doing 4 7 damage snipes. You're doing a 6 damage snipe. I'm assuming it's still Blobfish onto Leopard next turn. Is it? Yeah, Flounder's not a cat, by the way. Neither is Stingray. It is a shame I haven't found a scaly thing. Or a good scaly thing. We did it. Not dead, Pog. Oh, a scaly thing was saved. Maybe. Alright, I still think I blobfish onto you, and then I can, like, you know, cycle this, end on cats. Do some stuff that way. Actually, can I? What's this puma as well? Hold on. Like, that is definitely happening. I guess I could just use these, cycle other cow, buy cat, but I kind of want to save that for selling this next turn. So maybe this time I just buy cat or something. Maybe we can wait a little bit. Oh my god. There's too many things to do already. I'm gonna leave pair. I should probably just lock in on a single way to scale though. I think just running black cat is the way. But I do still want this single guy at the very least. That's XP. Yeah, we're getting rid of you. Okay, so I can't get a regular cat after that. It's the lynx or leopard. We'll check it first as well. So... actually, maybe lynx. We need more XP, and I'm keeping double. Nice. Need that next turn. Yeah, okay, we're gonna try and use Black Cat long term, so we'll do it this way. Pumping you, sell that again, and on this. Next time we can stack that in, buy a Puma, we get an extra 6/6, which is pretty big. Guess I could leave that, like, further back in case I get lucky and find another Venus flytrap, and, you know, it doesn't die to snipes. It's nice, though. In a much better position. Clearly, still not good enough. Kaz, you're on 5 HP? What? Yeah, it might be over. There's not really much I can do here. Like, for this turn, it's basically just buy pair, buy Puma, and then maybe Krill. It's not even good. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna keep doing this. It makes more sense to spread out some of my stats so we maybe have more survivors, but I kind of just need to hit things as hard as I can right now, so yeah. If we live, all onto leopard, please. How are we looking? I feel like we should be doing better. Like, these teams aren't that big. You know, I don't really have equipment, but I'm hitting things really hard. Like, this is supposed to be a draw or something, yeah? Yeah, okay. I'm very sorry for ending your run there. Stat food? Pretzel, we're all tier 4 or higher, that's decent. Like an 8/8. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting stuff on you then. We're selling Puma again. Lynx or leopard, yeah. How do I do this? I mean, I guess I can just sell Puma, cycle and buy this, and put a potato down. We don't use the other cat thing this turn, but it's worth quite a lot. I think Lynx, we can just stack 10 again if we need. Alright. So put that here. I don't know if I need to change positioning, but I'm not. So we get 2 19 damage snipes and what? 5 8 damage snipes? Again, that's not bad. Yeah, okay. I do hate being on 1 HP, but we can come back. I'm hoping. I really need stat food, though. Let's roll a little bit. Nope. Not stat food. Actually, do I need star fruits? I don't even do this. If I cycle both of these, I can like end on links, but then I don't even buy any of this. Am I fine stalling cats? I think this is the most risky thing. Because if I buy you, that's also 8-8 this turn. It's definitely better than Zebra, it's just awkward, yeah. We play risky, it is what it is. Accidentally cheated? No. I'm dead. Okay. Well. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah. I think if we had your level, then maybe we would have been slightly bigger and these fights would have been, you know, more likely to be draws. But, oh well. Yes. Okay, so it's 20 past 4. We can definitely do one more of these then. Again, the only other things I had picked out were same equipment and one slot. Let me check my list. Yeah, that's it. Those are the only things that I had specifically written down. So, do you guys have a preference between everything having to have the same equipment or using a single slot? Same equipment, one slot. Does one slot have Humphead Wrasse? I doubt it. It does not. I could put it in, maybe. Is that tier 4? This guy, start a battle, remove a lot of attack from the enemy. Would that be overpowered? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of things here that are kind of overpowered, but that one feels specifically really good. I do think we're doing one slot only, though. Said a few more people saying that in chat. Be a counter to Hydra, but not a counter to Highland Cow. That is fair. Depending on attack, Awkward Mantis would also be... Yeah, we can maybe put it in then. Why do I have Poison Dart Frog in here? What? Wait, this is the... I mean, for the most part, this seems fine. I don't know what that one was, so easy swap, I guess. Alright. 1. So yeah, on your team, you may have exactly 1 pet when you go into the fight. You may summon more pets in the fight. If you find a sloth, you can have that in addition to your 1 pet. So yeah, finding a sloth in this game will be extremely beneficial. And I don't think we've seen any for a... Actually, did we have one on Sunday? Oh, we probably did. In my mind, I haven't seen a sloth in a while, but... Maybe I'm just forgetting them now. Is Angler in this pack? I actually don't think it is, because... Again, pivoting is going to be very difficult, maybe with the exception of transforms. And yeah, we did have one on Sunday. Okay. It's just my terrible memory then. Yeah, I think in general, Angler has no use in this pack, so... Yeah, it's probably not. No slot stealing. Yeah. But to be fair, I think it's kind of fair enough that if someone gets a slot, they're the ones that truly benefits. What's my streaming schedule like? All in UK time, so that's BST at the moment, but 6 p.m. on Sundays and 2 p.m. on today, Wednesday. I normally go for like 2.5 to 3 hours. There is a schedule somewhere. It's either written in my description or I have a link to like a localized time zone thing, but I can't remember now. This is one slot only, right? Yep. Yes. It's 8 a.m. for you. It's definitely like West Coast US, right? I assume. Yeah, okay. 8 p.m. That I'm less certain about. It's like, it's obviously east, but like, all I know is that's another 2 hours ahead of Saudi Arabia. Georgia, okay. Alright. Anyway, we can probably get started again. I can't remember where I died exactly, but I think we've been waiting a while, so yeah. 20 more seconds, then we get started. One slot only. That is all. Oh, actually, maybe we do wait. Sorry, Kaz, I didn't see your messages. Top 3, only 2 left now. Yeah, assuming you're not both on like 5 HP. And I know when I died, there was like A5 and A4. But yeah, if it's gonna be short, then we can wait for that one to finish then. They're on like 2 and 3. See, I wouldn't mind waiting if the 2 HP person is about to die. But if they're somehow getting draws, you know, like let's say both teams have a banana and they just get completely wiped out every fight. They might get a lot of draws before they manage to break that. Think you're gonna win? Won 5 until like round 13, then lost it all in a row. I can't even remember what happened to me. I think I lost 1 HP in the first 2 turns. No, I didn't. That was the Ariamoti cat. Yeah. No, was mine like fairly spread out then? I can't even remember. It doesn't matter. And Keenoe, congratulations. Yeah, good game, you two. Let me know when you're in, or, you know, 20 seconds from now, whatever's sooner, I guess. And yeah, we'll get started. Probably the final lobby, so yeah, get in if you really want to play. Thanks for waiting, no worries. Again, I don't mind waiting as long as there's a fairly set waiting time. Like, it sucks when I die early and then, you know, I'd have to wait like 15 minutes for the lobby to end, and whenever I start, there's always going to be someone that doesn't get in because they're all like trickling out. Yeah, we're losing people, alright. I'm clicking it. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are in a custom pack, and we're doing 1 slot only, which means when you end your turn and go into the fights, you may have exactly 1 pet on your team. If you find a sloth, you are allowed that in addition to your 1 pet. But yeah, that's really it. You are allowed to summon extra things in the fight, so stuff like, you know, Orchid Mantis or a high attack Hydra are all fine. All equipment is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. Blah, blah, blah. I actually think I am gonna just make a big cockroach. Ooh. Okay. So, faint summon a 1/1 cockroach and give it +1 XP. That should be pretty good for getting either draws or wins. Oh, I can also, like, swap it later, maybe. I'm trying to think. If I'm going to use a frog to swap it, I might as well level it up now. But do I even want to? This is going to be summoning a... Does it get 1 extra XP? No, it's going to be summoning a 3/3, so we probably would get more value out of, like, a stalk. But that's only if I'm sticking with it and I don't go to, like, higher tier things later. I'm just going to do that. Fly, Beluga Sturgeon, nah. I'm going to freeze it. I think for now we just keep pumping stats on there, and then when I find a stalk or something, I swap it, but yeah. I think I'm either going to go the very long Competo route, or we're going to stick with this until like tier 4 maybe, and then... Yeah, I don't know, dump down a deer. Don't need 2 of those. Should have combined next turn for a chance at Owl. See, Owl always scares me in this kind of thing because it starts really bad. You know, if you go against 5 people in a row that haven't also pivoted to something that is, you know, not good in a fight, you just instantly die. So I'm kind of happier not going for Owl here, or at least, you know, happy to see what other people do first. Actually, do we have... Nah, there's no avocado. I was wondering if I could somehow actually get like enough frog XP to like buy an owl, triple buy frog, and then, you know, swap to a higher than tier 2 thing. Need 12. Might be still trying to swap. Also, Edwards, you cannot run 2 things. Wait, so how many people are running Owl? At least solo? 5? Yeah. Yeah, look, I don't know how Owl's going to go. Obviously there's like escape velocity because it's I don't know, economy stuff. Words. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of the time I go for something like that, I end up dead because of it, so I'm gonna stick with my slow and trusty cockroach. Why am I salad bowls? It's still stats. I'd like to cycle a puppy. If I find like 2 pills, then pilling, like double pilling antes actually isn't the horrible value. I think I do just keep buying these though. Go for it. Yeah, okay. Still not certain about frog. Like, Stalk's getting better, but it's not even that good. Even like Robins to play. Because if it summons the nest in front, which I'm pretty certain it does, then if we ever get to the point where people are running like a single protective thing, or even Okra, I guess, like the egg would pop 1, or, you know, the entire thing, and then the actual nest would pop the other. And we get like a free bump into it. That might be pretty good. Transform. Would rather find Puppy. I'm gonna leave Broccoli here as well. Oh, it just doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm gonna look for other things, I think. Used to pill you. Garlic's fine for now, maybe. At least I'm not gonna find something consistently better. Yeah, we'll buy garlic then. Yeah, I'm so torn. I thought I was gonna be able to use this frog a lot earlier than this, but maybe I do just like sit with this. Because if I get it to level 3, then if I do get to transformation zone, then we do maintain the level. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Also, there's mice in here. So it's a shame I haven't been finding those. Forgot. I think I had one on turn 1, and that was it. Hello, the two things that I've been looking for the past, like, several turns. And lesser roll. Let's try and freeze pairs, then. There we go. Okay, this is much better. How is that at the top? A decent number of things. Yeah, okay, so that owl has definitely escaped it. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. These people somehow still have like 4 HP, even though they've had an owl for like 3 turns, so. Yeah, I guess they are the move. We could just like take it out if it's the only way forward. Go. Actually, should I have frozen the other puppy? Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything on the left side, so I guess I should have kept the puppy ready just because that's like the only toy I'm interested in getting. Oh, tier 5, Eagle. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I mean, we also had 3 people with owls that are the first out, but yeah, there's a lot of people with owls. Just also with the owl, it was a 15-19. I mean, again, I guess the big part of mine is that there's an extra summon at the end. Stats. Alright. I almost want to try Red Panda, but yeah, we're definitely just going for the transform at the end, so. Hey, puppy's back. Buying mana. Am I ever going to be so far behind that I need the extra, like, little hits? I think because I'm on 5 HP, I definitely agreed, and we just properly only go for these. Oh, also, yeah, Wolf is actually decent as well. Like, if you buy and pill a Wolf, that's 4 gold, and you get 6 back. So that's actually worth holding on to as well, I guess. Like, just in case you do roll into a pill. Should remember that. No, 1 HP. Oh yeah. This is nice. Alright, keep it all coming. Let's see you die because of 1 HP now. It is very bottom heavy, which is a little concerning. Like, I didn't realize we were almost twice as much HP as attack. That's going to be very awkward to try and correct, but yeah, still plenty of places we can go from there. Yeah, let's have a look at the teams again. Okay, so owls are going to be very massive. The ones that have survived. You're getting some high-tier stuff in though, like Bay Cats and Hydra. A few eagles. Oh, Humphead Ras died. The sturgeon was not the way. It is... I don't know. I mean, it's still better than my cockroach. Yeah, if it was also leveled up. But yeah, I feel you. Cheese? Attack for like 15 extra damage? That's probably a lot better than this. Is there anything even better than cheese? Maybe down here, but yeah, I think cheese is it, unless I start running into like coconut. So cheese you. I will buy this. I think. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I freeze it. I can like be buying more stats, but this is where I really need to get the upgrade. I feel like I need to doom roll for Competo here. Wow, alright. Okay. By this, next turn we can pill wolf, buy the thing. Oh, you know, my free lasagna. Keep going. Wait, she's got changed? Attack with at least 15 damage once. That's not it. Alright. Yeah, I thought that was 15 bonus damage. Whatever, we have money. Oh, we definitely want to change that then. Lemon. So that might protect me. I don't know. It's not very good. Might just be better off with, like, Yggdrasil, but I think I might be dead either way. I'm gonna put on Yggdrasil, but I do think I need to look for something else. And yeah, I really need my upgrades, please. There we go. Not really, but fine. I will hold on to Puppy, and we're probably going with the weakness one. Mm-hmm. Oh, another pill? It's gonna leave the apple. I think. I don't know, it's a little bit better than a pear, but I've been rolling a lot of pears and stuff. Alright, so toilet paper, goodbye. Rolling really hard and trying to find... I could like level it up, maybe. I will want to at some point, but yeah, I want as much Competo as I can get. Okay, another bad change. Come on, we'll get there. We're never gonna catch up to these owl teams, but we'll get to a high tier at least. I trust. Didn't know water gave a perk to rip. Yeah, that's another change. So it's not just the transform, it changes the perk as well, which potentially early on can just be beneficial because, hey, you get a free perk with your transform. But yeah, for like high tier stuff, when you've already got something you like on it, it's a bit punishing. Well, some ants come out behind that? That's kind of sad. I don't think there's any reason to be stacking these together. I don't want to level you. I want to change it. Yeah. We got to a Ras. Okay, start a battle. Remove 60% attack from the highest attack enemy. So that could give me a really favorable hit. But I obviously can't summon anything after I die. So yeah, for any team that has like a lot of value somewhere else, whether that's a an Orchid Mantis or Highland Cow, potentially summons, then won't change too much. But we can probably sit on this a lot longer than I have been the other ones. Start getting some more stats now. I don't know. I think I do stay here. There's definitely some tier 5s that are a lot worse than this, so... Yeah, let's try and get our stats a little bit more competitive. Getting a toy as well. If I have the ferret sniper thing, I can at least remove Melon. That would help a little bit against most of these teams. I think that's worth doing. Use that, just have it ready. Changing your equipment. I mean, it's already weird. I think we're just dead if we go. Actually, I don't know. If I can get this thing leveled up, then we'll actually be fine without Melon, maybe? Maybe I am happy with this. There's a reindeer in there. Terrifying Hydra. Oof. Don't care about Lima. Could hold on to Ferret again, but I definitely think... I think Puppy's just a slightly better version of the Ferret thing, because, it gets countered by this, but it does slightly more against everything else as well, so... Yeah, hold on to that too. We found the level, nice. Get you close to capping out. Yeah, cycle that next turn. You're based on attack, right? Yeah, so Unpaid Wrath actually does kind of counter Hydra. That's fun. Might still get screwed over by the stake, but like long term, maybe. Oh my god, yep. Okay, this is gonna start feeling really bad, but we need to keep buying stat food, and there aren't any attack-specific things just in the pack, I'd have to get it from Cornucopia or something. So we will keep buying toilet paper. And I kind of want to just sit on Ras. Like, when we get to tier, 6 and stuff, again, there are things that can counter the Ras. I don't know if there are any in here, so maybe I just stay on this anyway. Who knows what the abomination is going to be, but... Yeah, I'm happy to try this. Keep freezing these. And I will freeze mice, but I'm not going to buy regular apples and salads. Maybe mice, definitely pears, definitely lasagna, and ideally we find cornucopia, and then some kind of attack food from that. And of course, pills for money. Aw. Do I freeze that? That's such a waste of rolls. I'm not going to. Alright, we'll freeze that one. Okay. So, there's only one... whatever it's called, white ochre. And they have a better thing than I do. That might be an issue. Everyone else, though, I'm feeling kind of okay about. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. It's also scary because there are lots of toilet rolls. How is a tier 4 besting a 50-50 Hydra? It's a very good tier 4. Oh. Okay, yeah, so that is definitely slightly better. Do I change Starfruit? Because I'm taking away 90% of their attack, so... Again, they're going to have 5 attack at worst, so I don't even know if protective equipment's that important. So I don't know what else I want. Yeah, I just don't think I can do anything about the Hydra in here. Let's keep rolling. I'm gonna buy that mana potion as well. We're almost at 50 attack. Wow. Oh, I'm dead! No, I thought I had one more. Okay, well, GG, I guess. Yeah. Kind of a fast ending. Oh well. Good game, good game. And watch this clip. How... What am I meant to do with that? Is there like a clip thing in the game? Scroll down and replays. Oh, okay. I have not seen this. Yeah, I had no idea you could make clips in this game. Yes, that's kind of crazy. Do I have to click? Oh, I remember you saying you died to a scorpion, yeah. That is crazy though. Yeah, that is just extremely unlucky. Scorpion from a stalk. Like, how many tier 5 pets are there? Oops. It doesn't list them, right? Nah, but there's like easily 100. Like, that was not likely. I just say easily 100 is probably a bit below that, but yeah. It's a big number. Like 70 maybe. Alright. Anyway, that is the final lobby today, so yeah, thank you all for playing. Hope you enjoyed the games. And yeah, guess I'll be back same time next week, or the late slot on Sunday. That is all. So yeah, till next time, have a good week, everybody. Bye.